Trigger warnings for this episode can be found in the description below. Leftovers at the End of the World, Episode 10, Born Under the Moon.
Ay. Thank you for the laughs, lazy soup lover. I hope the rest of you found that as funny as I did. Well, that's the last one for this morning's Dream With Me segment. If you've got a crazy dream, premonition, or bout of spewing madness, write a letter and submit your stories to the station. The forecast looks like it's going to be a mostly sunny day with light storm clouds. It should only be light rain with some thunder, but that's to be expected with last night's storm. And if anything changes, I'll be right here, keeping an eye to the skies.
I love a full pink.
No!
Daddy? What's wrong?
We're gonna be stuck here for a bit, sweetie. I thought the moonstone would last longer, but we're gonna need new spark plugs. And a tank that doesn't leak.
So... we don't get to go home?
Not yet, honey.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go play now.
Stay where I can see you, please.
I will!
Oof, that sucks.
Hello?
Hi!
Are you a boy or a girl?
Annie!
It's alright. I'm neither.
That's cool. I think I'm girl, but I don't know yet. Daddy says I can be whoever I want to be.
Well, you have plenty of time to figure that out.
Right now, I'm Annie.
Nice to meet you, Annie. I'm Anak.
That's my daddy. His name's Daddy.
I am so sorry. Please excuse my daughter. I'm Connor.
Anak, pleasure.
But hey,
It's pronounced, the Baha'i.
what does it mean?
It means home.
You live on your boat too?
Yeah, I do.
We live there. It's called the Moonstone.
That's a beautiful name. Did you pick it out yourself?
My daddy named it. It's broken right now. Oh, do you have spark plugs?
Annie! Okay, I'm so sorry.
I haven't got any on me.
Do you know where we can find some?
Annie, please. We're just gonna go.
Actually, if you need a tow, I can take you to Alhambra. My friend runs a junker stall where you should be able to trade for the plugs. Or the shipyard if you want something newer.
Yay!
Really?
Well, the junkers will be just fine.
Yeah, let me just pull ahead of you and we'll get connected.
You're a lifesaver, you have no idea. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. Can I come with you?
Honey, I think you should stay with me. We don't want to be a bother.
You can ride up with me once we get you all connected.
Okay.
Hey, Anak, what happened to taking the day off? They looked like they needed help. Can't say no to that. Good thing it's just you and me, radio. Hunter would never shut up if she heard me say that. Okay. There we go. Back up just a little and... perfect. Alright. Okay, let's get you attached. You got it?
Yeah, one sec. Okay.
Ooh, got it. Alright. My side's secure.
Ours too.
Great. Jump on over.
I'll go first, and then you follow, okay?
Aye, aye.
You ready? Can you make the jump?
I have to run first.
Be careful.
Well done!
Thank you.
Right, let's get going.
Can I stay out here for a bit?
You'll have to ask the captain.
Captain Anak? Can I stay out here for a bit?
Only if your dad says yes.
Daddy?
Only where I can see you, please.
Okay.
Annie, what do we say?
Thank you!
Your couch. May I?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry about this.
It's fine.
I really appreciate it.
She's a good kid.
She scares me.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'd said that out loud.
That's fine. You know, she can sit inside if you're worried about her safety.
Thank you, but that's not what I'm worried about.
You know, my bridge couch is real small. You can nap on the inside couch if you want. At the risk of sounding rude, you look exhausted. And Annie's in my field of view, so I can watch her.
That's all right. I appreciate it. Do you have kids?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was just... You're good with Annie, and the way you talk to her... It sounds like you... Sorry.
Don't be.
What happened? Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I'm a bad father. I know Annie is my kid, and I'm supposed to love her, but she scares me.
Isn't that what kids do? Scare their parents every step of the way?
Yes, but other parents are scared because they're parents. I'm a single dad, and overprotective.
So your fear is justified. You already listed 2 very normal things to be scared about.
That's what used to scare me, but now... that girl... There is something very wrong with her.
What, that she's happy?
No, I'm glad she's happy. She's not a bad kid. There is nothing technically wrong with her. She looks just like a 9-year-old. She has friends, she laughs, plays, and she doesn't do anything, well, bad. She doesn't bully others. She's very kind. She doesn't hurt anyone. She displays no, malice towards any creature, alive or dead. But there's this aura about her, and I don't know how else to describe it.
Her aura? What do you mean?
Just let me start over. My wife Jolie and I really wanted to have kids. But you know what it's like to live here. Having kids is hard. Raising kids, even harder.
Yeah, I know I was a handful. My Ninang must have had the strongest heart in the world to survive how many heart attacks she said I gave her.
Yeah. But we were trying, and eventually I got pregnant. We were so excited, 'cause finally we're gonna have a baby. We already had names picked out. We did everything we were supposed to, and everything was going well. Up until the month before Annie was supposed to arrive.
Something happened?
I was having complications, and I got scared. 'Cause I thought we were gonna lose the baby. That was an intense kind of fear. The kind that comes with a pre-notion of grief.
Daddy! Captain, I saw an angler bird!
That's nice, honey. please be gentle with the door?
Sorry.
That's okay. You'll know for next time.
Okay, I'm going back outside again.
So, were you able to get a doctor?
We tried to radio into our regular doctor, but they were out dealing with another patient. We were also in the middle of a severe storm, so getting anywhere by boat would be deadly and impossible. But I was in so much pain that it didn't matter. Jolie said she would rather risk the storm than risk mine and Annie's lives.
Oh no.
Whatever you're thinking, it's probably right.
You went out.
We left and packed ourselves into our little boat, and we sailed out into the storm. We weren't stupid about it. That's not true. We were. But at the time, we didn't think so. We were just so scared about losing everything.
That's understandable. I've seen my fair share of people doing the same thing.
We did radio ahead with our plans, and ignored all the protests from both the doctor and the lighthouse keeper.
I think I can guess what they told you.
Yeah, it's predictable. They said the waters were so bad that if we left and something happened, they wouldn't be able to send out a rescue.
Yeah.
I should have listened, but in the moment, it seemed like a better idea to seek help instead. If I had, then maybe...
Everyone's got regrets, but is this one of yours?
I actually don't know. Some days I do, some days I don't. Sometimes it feels like I'm trading one life for another. Is that horrible?
No, I think that makes you alive.
Alive, huh?
What happened when you went out?
Well, the storm was worse than we thought. The waves kept tossing us around so hard that I briefly entertained the idea of turning around. I felt like a marble in an empty suitcase that was getting violently shaken. Again, I should have listened. But pain is one hell of a motivator. I remember starting to regret coming out, because that storm was only gonna get worse. And I was right. It did get worse. A lot worse. It was pretty clear that the leftover ocean gods did not want us there, and all their focus was directed at capsizing our boat. I don't even know what we did to piss them off so much. There was one brutal wave that hit us, and I felt something that I knew I shouldn't have.
With Annie? Or the boat?
Both. Our sails broke, and we lost control of our engines. Something had gotten tangled up in there, and I smelled burning oil. We were stranded in the middle of the ocean. There was no rescue coming, and I was about to give birth in the boat. Everything was a blur of memories and spotty darkness after that. I don't even remember hearing Jolie yelling at me. It's all sort of muffled.
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
The first memory I have is when I started screaming, because Annie started fighting her way out of my body.
Do you want me to tell her to come inside?
Nah, that's alright. It's not acid, and she likes the rain.
Alright.
Where was I? Oh, right. We really had no choice, except to hold on and pray to any of the leftover gods who were listening, and beg for our survival. It didn't matter what kind of deal we had to make. I remember clinging as hard as I could to Jolie, and then I remember hearing something in our boat cracking apart. But instead of water filling our boat, it was blood.
Blood? From a god?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was mine. But there was so much of it. I'm almost not sure. But a wave slammed into us, and Jolie was ripped from me. I can still hear her screams, and the terror on her face when they stole her. Her mouth was open, and Her eyes were begging me to save her.
The leftover gods can be just as cruel as their predecessors.
I know. I'm glad they didn't demand Annie's life, too.
Do you need a moment?
No, it's all right. I mean, I'm not the only one who's lost someone to these waters.
Don't make it any less painful.
No, it doesn't. The storm was so loud that I couldn't even hear myself scream. I knew I was because my throat hurt so badly, I thought I was spitting blood. The scary part wasn't the idea that I was gonna die.
It wasn't?
It was knowing that I was alone. I didn't even get to die with Jolie. And Annie wouldn't even get to know what life is. Have you ever been caught in a storm like that?
Once, when I was a kid.
So you know. The currents, you're just along for the ride, and all you can do is pray that you somehow survive. I was pulled under so fast I didn't have time to gasp for air when my head did come up. I didn't want to die, and more importantly, I didn't want our daughter to die. But the waves, I guess they really wanted us to die because something wrapped around my leg and pulled us down into the depths.
Something grabbed you? What was it?
To this day, I don't know. Whenever I try to remember it, all I get is fuzzy black blobs.
A god.
No. Whatever that thing was, I know I was its next meal. I was already drowning, and my lungs were about to explode. And the deeper we went, the more pressure I felt on my body. I've only ever heard what it's like to be that deep underwater. But those stories are right. I thought we were gonna become instant chum. I just remember thinking, or feeling. It sounds morbid, but I couldn't feel Annie moving anymore. And I thought,
You thought...
I was so happy she was with her mother, and that she wasn't feeling what I was going through. I was honestly ready to accept death, because then I'd be with Jolie and Annie, but that didn't happen. Is that awful?
No, I don't think so.
Although, sometimes I think maybe it wasn't a creature wanting to eat me.
What makes you say that?
Right when I thought I was about to sleep forever, I felt Jolie kissing me. She kissed air into my body, and my lungs expanded with a will to fight. And so did Annie, because I felt her kicking me. It was like Jolie had given us another chance, and I wasn't gonna waste it. Salt water went up my nose, filled my lungs, and burned like I was on fire. Every breath that I took felt like needles piercing my chest like a sewing machine. But it didn't matter, 'cause we were breathing. I never got a clear image of Jolie, but I knew she was there.
She was actually there? How?
I don't know how, but I just knew. Who else could it have been?
A leftover god taking mercy on you.
Since when do the gods grant us mercy? Since when do the gods grant us mercy?
Connor?
They didn't. I'm so stupid. I didn't realize it. You knew, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Jolie made a deal for us, didn't she?
You said you didn't remember what happened, but I'm guessing that it was right before she was taken.
I never would have let her.
She did it because she loved you.
I didn't want to be doing this alone.
No one does. But she made a choice.
I should have been the one to make that choice.
How? You didn't even consider the deal. And what would you have offered?
Myself.
And left Jolie here?
Yes. Yes.
Finish your story?
Right. Jolie, she brought me to the ocean floor, and I was somehow still breathing, but it didn't hurt as much. Most of the pain was because I was in labor, and I think my body was getting used to breathing salt water. The only real thing I remember was Jolie holding me while I pushed Annie out, and then her cooing. It was the most beautiful sound in the world. She wasn't even fazed by the water. She was breathing like it was air. She looked so happy to be alive.
I can't imagine she looks any different now. Still looks like a happy kid to me.
She is. I hope she is. When I woke up, it was about a week later, and the doctor was there. She said I was extremely lucky to be alive, because we were found washed up on the docks. Annie was alive and wrapped in seaweed. I asked about Jolie, and she said that her body washed up with ours, but she said Jolie's body was, well...
You don't have to say.
The doctor said she had no idea how we were able to survive the storm. When she asked me if I could remember, I lied and said I didn't know. Even if I didn't lie, I don't know what I would have even said. We were there for another week. And after that, Annie and I went back home.
Did you have help?
I did, thankfully. My friends and our families were there for me. They really helped me to keep my sanity as I raised Annie.
Seems like you went through some pretty traumatic shit. Worrying about her seems pretty normal.
Sure, if it had stayed that way.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine for the first 3 years. Annie was growing up to be a good kid. And I still felt Jolie's absence, but the pain wasn't as fresh. But I made sure that Annie knew who her mother was, and what kind of person she'd want her to be. That was the first time that Annie scared me. And I mean actual fear. 'Cause she said, "Mama is in the sea, and she talks to me."
Why would that be scary?
'Cause I never told Annie how her mother died. But then I thought it must have been my parents or another friend who mentioned it. So I asked him about it, and they all denied saying anything to her about details of Jolie's death.
I mean, did you expect anyone to fess up about it?
I hoped. But you know town barges.
Jizmees.
Yeah. I realized she must have heard it from rumors around town or something like that, so I ignored it. And it was a one-off thing, so it was easy to brush off everything else. But then I started noticing things around 4, when she showed an interest in water and fishing.
That also doesn't seem very, alarming.
It wasn't at first. I got excited because I thought she was going to take after me. And when I asked her, she just said, no.
Ooh.
She didn't want to take after me. She just liked the water. Hurtful, but I knew at that age she didn't understand why I was hurt. We had a good discussion about feelings after that. But I decided to keep a better eye on her after that, because I didn't want her to like water too much.
Why not? Our entire state is mostly water.
I know. I just didn't want her to get too careless.
Well,
I know you're probably thinking that I'm being overprotective and I haven't really said anything that should make me scared. But there are other things she does that ain't normal for a child, or for anyone in general.
like what?
Annie really likes the dark.
Oh?
It's not things like how she likes to look up at the night sky and point out stars and draw constellations. She just likes when it's dark. She's not afraid of it the same way that everyone else is.
Well, she's young. Kids don't really understand a lot of things.
But at her age, didn't you know as a kid to head inside when the sirens went off?
Okay, yeah, I did.
She knows that too, but she gets excited about it. She started doing things to avoid being out in the sunlight and to be more active when the moon was up. I asked her about it once, and she said she felt more comfortable, that the sun felt bad. And this wasn't a situation where she got a sunburn. So I asked her what the moon felt like. And she said that it made her feel special because it was closest to the dark. I tried to get more from her, but she didn't have anything else to say. Just that it makes her feel.
Okay, so she's a little quirky about the dark.
It got worse, though. Last year, she started sleeping during the day so that she could be awake all night. I didn't realize she was doing it until I got up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I caught her playing.
I know it's a stupid question, but you didn't have a conversation about it?
I tried, but she doesn't understand. I don't know why either. I didn't want her unsupervised, so I started adapting my schedule to match hers. I know, not the smartest thing I could have done, but it was the only thing I could think of. I didn't have anyone else to ask. I can't stop her, then at least I can protect her.
She's awake now, so what changed?
Nothing, actually. I think she grew out of it. Or realized that more interesting things happen during the day that she'd rather be awake for. I didn't ask, in case she changed her mind.
I mean, so far it sounds like you're doing okay.
You say that now, but when she turned 8, on her birthday, she said something that truly chilled me.
What was it?
I know you're skeptical, but please listen. We were standing on the docks together, 'cause she likes to stand there sometimes and look down into the depths. She thinks if she looks long enough, eventually she'll be able to see everything going on underneath. I did ask her if she could see anything under the water, and she said no. There was nothing that she could see. She just felt that looking into it felt nice. Well, small mercies. I don't know what I would have done if she could see.
I'm sure you would have handled it.
I'm glad I don't have to find out. But while we stood on the docks like we usually do, she asked if we could go swimming. I said no, 'cause that would be extremely dangerous. Especially 'cause we couldn't see what was under the water, and I didn't want to lose her. She said that she would be safe because Mama is down there and she's calling for me. Those words exactly.
Oh, that is actually a little concerning.
I didn't react well, and I got angry with her. Something I've never done. I grabbed her by the shoulders and I shouted at her. I demanded to know who told her about Jolie. She cried and said no one told her. She just said that her mama wanted to wish her happy birthday. I got even more upset and pulled her, kicking and screaming from the docks. I know that I shouldn't have. After I calmed down, I went to her room and apologized for getting angry with her for something that wasn't her fault. She didn't forgive me, and that's okay. I know I really hurt her.
Did she ever forgive you after?
No, and we don't talk about it. I know I hurt her in a way that she'll never forget.
What about her birthday?
We celebrated with family and friends, and she seemed content after that, but not happy. I already ruined her real birthday. I should have just let her go swimming. come up with a compromise. There are just some feelings that it don't matter if I explain it or not. She's just a kid. It's not her responsibility to carry my burdens. Now there's an unspoken tension between the two of us that I can't take back. I wish with all my heart that I could take it back.
I'm sorry. I wish I could say that she'd understand one day.
Me too. You know, something in the back of my mind wants to ask her
Ask her what?
if the mother she talks about, the one who lives in the waves, is Jolie's spirit calling out to her. If she wants to be part of our family again. Or if it's the creature who helped to bring her into this world. And if it is that creature, why would she refer to it as her mother? Do they have some kind of connection?
Would you ever ask her one day?
No, and I don't think I want to either. No matter what the answer is, I don't know if I can handle it. I know it's awful of me to say, but sometimes I'll look at her and I don't see Annie. I just see a strange little girl that I take care of. I love her, of course, but sometimes I wonder what kind of creature I'm raising.
It's a rainbow! It's the rainbow!
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you that. It's too personal.
No, that's okay. It seems like you needed that.
Why are you being so nice to us?
Usually I'm not. I'm a courier, not a taxi, so I don't like to take people. But you caught me on a good day.
Well, I'm grateful for your good day.
Daddy, look! We're here!
What do we say when we see land?
Land ho!
Land ho!
You have to say it too!
Land ho! Does she know how you feel about her?
No. And she never will.
Yeah. It's probably best she doesn't. Do you love her?
Undoubtedly.
Alright, I got it stocked. All you need to do is tie off the moonstone.
Great. Thank you.
Need help?
I'm almost... Got it. Catch.
Got it, thanks.
You said your friend runs a stall here?
Yep, name's Elena. Go straight, make the first left, and she's 5 stalls down.
Thank you again. You really helped us out.
No problem.
Annie, come on, honey. Say goodbye. We're going now.
Oh, hugs!
Honey, we asked for hugs. Remember?
I'm sorry. I already did. But can I give you a hug?
Yes, you may. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for helping us. Will I ever see you again?
Maybe. I'm a courier, so I don't stay in one place too long, but I usually come back here.
Okay. I hope to see you sometime.
Me too, kid.
The stars don't want you, and the water won't take you.
What?
Annie! Come on, honey.
Bye, Captain Anak.
Bye. Okay. That was a little weird.
You thought wrong, listeners. Those dancing lights you saw in the water were in fact jellyfish. it seems our underwater friends have started changing colors. Let's hope a changing color doesn't mean they get deadlier. Oof. Up next in news comes from the city of Maricopa. Something is brewing in their waters, and residents report some bubbling under the surface. It seems like there's a new underwater volcano that's forming. Who knows if it's dangerous yet? I, for one, am not going to test it out. For anyone else that wants to, please send in your findings. Buena suerte. A new type of marine life has been spotted swimming around northern Scottsdale. No one knows for sure what it is yet, only that it had a dorsal fin, is about the size of 3 small fishing boats, and can only be spotted during the hours of midnight and 2 a.m.? Oddly specific if you ask me. Here's to hoping it's some kind of elaborate prank rather than a new behemoth under the waters. Well, that concludes tonight's broadcast. The sun is setting, so you all already know what that means. Stay inside, stay asleep, and stay safe. You'll hear me again bright and early tomorrow morning. Our last song for the night is Why Won't You Let Me Love You, Elizabeth? By Please, It's David. But that's not my name. Is somebody trying to send a message? Elizabeth, if you're out there, please. Anyway, ciao.
Episode 10 featured Rae Lundberg as Connor, Arthur Sisler as Annie, Kennedi Rianne as Anak, and Manu A as El Saguaro. This episode was written and produced by Kennedi Rianne. All licensing information can be found on the website at LeftoversAtTheEndOfTheWorld.com. Thanks for listening. Marami pong salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik.